Welcome back to Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA Bag Work Edition. Yes, we're again working on our heavy bag, our punching bag, and that is a big problem because too many times we focus solely on our punches when we get in front of a punching bag. But this heavy bag is a really good opportunity for you to work your kicks. And this is what this episode's going to be. A lot of times when we see fighters fight, every time they throw a kick, it's as a single. And what's gonna happen now is it becomes very predictable and it becomes a one-for-one game. I kick, my opponent kicks, I kick, my opponent kicks, which becomes a one-for-one game. So the idea with your kick fighting is try to put things into double or block and counter. And this is what this workout's going to be on the bag. It's gonna teach us to, one, use that double kick to get fluidity in your kicks. Use your hips and score points, just like our jab, right? I can throw a light jab or I can throw, boom, a power spear jab. It's still a jab, but I'm throwing them with different intensities. The same thing could be with my kick. I could do light into more of a power style, right? Even in that double kick, I use such tight precision where my first kick, I knew it was my long range weapon, so I hit it more with my instep. My second kick, which I knew was going to be my powerful side, was going to be my high shin. So I'm even playing the intensity, light power, right? Light power as well as where I'm landing on my shin. So that's the benefit of using the double kick, is being able to flow, put combinations together. So the easiest way to work your double kick is on the same side, right? I can go low, step down, and body or head. Now, the idea is, ideally, if you're a beginner, you can throw maybe 2 low kicks, right, to get the idea. Intermediates and advanced, you'd have to be changing levels. And by changing levels, you can go low, head. We have 3 levels. You can go low kick, 45 kicks, round kicks, and head kicks. So you can play your variations with the kicks. My first one might be a 45 into a low round kick. I might go head kick into calf kick. I might be going opposites, and it doesn't necessarily have to go low to high. Make sure you play around with high, low, low, high, and just try to confuse your opponent, right? Try to keep changing those levels. Now that's with the right side, but the key is getting spring, right? So as soon as I put down, I put and I launch. I'm creating this launch in my calf. So kick, launch. So working on pushing off that calf is what's gonna let you get that repetitive kick and that power. Now, a lot of times you'll see people throw 10 kicks in a row, 15 kicks in a row, up to 50 kicks in a row, right? Is it good? No, you're not necessarily gonna fight that way, but it is teaching momentum. It's like using these repetitive punches, right? Am I gonna sit here and am I gonna fight this way? No, absolutely not. But what it's doing is I'm learning to use my body to be able to generate that repetitive motion. So that's what kicking in repetition does. So finding that spring in the rear calf is the key to doing the doubles, right? So the same thing with the left kick now. The left kick traditionally is the kick that you would flow more with doubles because it's faster. It's in front of your target. So 1, 2. And what that's gonna do now is gonna help bring in the speed. So I like to use this one a lot if I'm playing here, inside leg into my body kick, okay? So I can play with the levels. Now, the left kick a little bit more advanced because you have variations, and make sure you go check out the technical series to watch the different variations. But just like the round kick, there is variations. I don't throw both of the double kicks the same way. And also, if they're speed repetition kicks, I'm not gonna over pivot. Like, I'm not gonna sit here over pivot and then try to over pivot and throw too hard. It's not gonna work. So I have to pivot less, use more speed and extension. So even with my left kick, I might not throw a full switch for my first one. It's too slow. So I might even just lift my leg up, one into a switch. Or I might do a step out where I just step out here into my kick, into my pivot, and into my switch. So I'm using different types of kicks to use my doubles. And now you mix in the different steps with different angles, 45 versus round. You know, you can play different angles with the double kicks as well. So practice them, develop that spring in your calf, and it's just gonna help you get better with that fluidity and your kick fighting in general. Now, when you implement this concept to the bag, do rounds where you specifically work the double kick. But this type of drill will also help you work on your blocking counters. So when you do your double kick drills, play around with block kicks as well, because it's still teaching you to lift your leg and counter. So one of my favorite ones to practice this is, say a low kick comes, I block my low kick and I go switch right into my left kick, block, counter. So by practicing kick kind of helps you develop that style of using block kick, and it just creates a good rhythm and good control in your stance. No matter where I'm kicking in my doubles, you see I'm always in reference to my stance, all right? So this workout here today, flow around and play with singles, more to set up the block counters. So what I mean by that is, I might throw a single block counter. I might throw a single block counter, right? So I'm putting all of the drills together by blocking and kicking multiple times from the same side, all right? Put it together, keep liking, keep subscribing to Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Make sure you check out the channel sponsors, Hayabusa, Fight.com, Perfect Sports Nutrition using the code Bazooka20, bazookashop.com for all your gear. And we'll see you here next time at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Let's go, Maddie.